Hey, I'm Haruka. I'm 47 and menopause has been rough. Ugh, I'm always dizzy and so drained. Yoshiki's probably not coming home anytime soon, so I'll just lie down for a bit.
I'm back. What's the lunching? Where's my dinner?
Oh, welcome home. Dinner's ready, just gotta heat it up. Hold on.
Seriously, every time I get home early, it's the same thing. Hurry up, I'm starving here.
Yoshiki, my husband, works as a surgeon.
The pasta probably looks good. Even if it hurts a bit, don't baby yourself. You have to move around, or you won't get better.
Thank you so much, doctor. It was worth traveling all the way from another state just to see you. He's a skilled surgeon, but his attitude is so condescending. Because of that, the kids never really warmed up to him, even as they grew up.
Kana, June, how are your salaries looking? A manicurist and a chef? You can't be earning much, right?
And this is what we get whenever we come home.
Seriously, mind your own business.
I bought these supplements because they're supposed to help with menopause. I really hope they work. Maybe I'll feel like my old self again.
Haruka, what's this supplement? Whose money are you wasting on this junk?
I used my savings. My menopause symptoms are so bad, I thought it might help a little.
Stop wasting money. Menopause, huh? Sounds like an excuse to slack off.
A few days later, Yoshiki brought up divorce.
I'm tired of you leaning on menopause as an excuse. Just let me go.
It's genuinely hard, and I get scolded even when I try to deal with it. I can't stay with Yoshiki anymore. Alright, let's get divorced. But honestly, I feel sorry for your patients. Someone as cold as you could never understand their pain.
Are you insulting my work? Stop whining and pack your stuff. Not like you have anywhere to go anywhere.
Well, I stormed out in the heat of the moment. Now what? Oh? A call from Kana? What timing? When she asked if she could visit, I decided to be honest and told her what happened. Why did you come to us right away? Stay put at the station. I'm coming to get you, got it? Thank you, Kana. Kana picked me up and brought me to her apartment where Jun was already waiting. Even Jun? I'm so sorry to bother you both.
Mom, what are you saying? We are your kids. We'd never see this as a bother.
As we talked about what to do next, Yoshiki called Kana.
Haruka and I are divorced. Don't cuddle her. Make sure June knows that too.
Are you serious? What do you mean, coddle? If mom needs help, of course we're going to step in. Besides, mom's already here. You don't get to tell us what to do.
I'm here too and I've heard everything. Dad, you've really let me down. What did you just say? Put Haruka on the phone. How's she plan to live from now on?
We're figuring that out right now. Thanks so much for your concern, but please, just leave me alone. Bye.
Living off your kids, huh? Hey, are you listening?
I cut him off and ended the call.
He's unbelievable, throwing you away after everything you've done for him.
I'll never forgive him. Don't worry about a thing, Mom. We've got your back. Thank you, both of you. This all happened so suddenly, but you've been so supportive. Let's take our time figuring things out. If you're okay with it, you can stay here as long as you want.
I'll drop by often too. Honestly, I'm glad I had to go back to the house.
They've grown so much. I still thought of them as kids, but they've really become adults. The next day, after Kana left for her job as a nail artist, Yoshiki's mother, Mio, showed up.
Yoshiki told me you're staying here. He also mentioned the divorce. So, you've been faking illness to get out of housework?
No, mother-in-law. Actually, my menopause symptoms have been so severe that I couldn't manage the housework properly. It wasn't an act.
Menopause. I see. I'm sorry, you're right. You're such an honest and good person. You'd never fake an illness. I shouldn't have doubted you.
No, it's fine. Yoshiki didn't understand at all. But just knowing you believe me makes me happy.
That boy is smart, but he has no understanding outside his field of expertise. It's such a shame it's come to this. I've always thought of you like a daughter.
Thank you, Mio. I appreciate everything you've done for me. Once the misunderstanding was cleared up, Mio quietly left. I heard later that Mio went to see Yoshiki that evening.
What is wrong with you? It wasn't faked. Haruka was suffering from menopause. How could you, her husband, not understand that?
It's practically the same as faking. Being tired, nervous, it's all just excuses to slack off.
Yoshiki, I went through menopause too. I know exactly how Haruka feels. Wanting to push through, but not being able to. Do you know how painful that is?
What? Mom, you went through that too? I didn't know. I'm sorry.
You didn't even try to understand. Hiding behind your work and ignoring everything. How did you become this kind of man? Oh, wait! Grandma came by today? Was everything okay?
Yeah, Mio's a good person. Looks like Yoshiki wanted to turn her against me, though. No need to lie to her about me.
Mom! Hey, how about we go out for dinner? Jun's restaurant is amazing.
Sure, you don't have to do this for me, though.
I want to, and Jun would love it if we all went. Let's eat together.
And so the three of us went out to eat.
See this dish? My senior made it. Pretty good, huh?
It's incredible. It's been so long since I've eaten out. Thank you both for making this such a fun night.
Since we came to Jun's restaurant, how about I do your nails next? It'll be my treat.
My nails? Oh, I couldn't. I'm already 47. Nail art seems a bit much for me.
Mom, you always say stuff like that.
Yeah, you always say, I'm fine and hold back. Don't make us mad by being too polite.
Mom, you never stopped us from chasing our dreams. Dad wanted us to become doctors, but you gave us the freedom to choose our own path.
So now, we want you to do whatever makes you happy. Let us spoil you for once.
Dad's not in picture anymore. There's nothing holding you back now.
You're right. I can live more freely, can't I? Inspired by my kids' words, I set up a social media account soon after. I've always been interested but never tried it. Yoshiki always said not to waste time on something so silly. When I started posting photos of beautiful scenery and everyday moments, I began to get small reactions here and there.
Mom, your SNS is looking great. I followed you, by the way.
Thanks. I'll follow you back. It's so nice to have people to chat with now. I'm really glad I started this.
So, as promised, I'm doing your nails today. I'll make them as pretty as possible. Just wait.
This is kind of nerve-wracking. Be gentle, okay? Oh, wow. These are even better than the sample you showed me. Kana, please let me pay you for this.
I'm so glad you love it. But no way. Today's on me. Think of it as a gift from me to you.
I immediately posted a picture of my nails on social media. My daughter did this for me. She's so talented and kind. Oh, I'm already getting likes. But not long after, a critical comment appeared on the post.
Mom, this nasty account is definitely Dad. I'm sure he found you through my account.
He told me not to do SNS, but he's been lurking on it himself? What kind of person does that? Let's just ignore him. The account, presumably Yoshiki's, continued to leave unpleasant comments. I ignored them completely. Imagine going out of his way to find me just to keep bothering me. What a strange man.
Mom, how are you feeling? Still getting dizzy spells?
If I rest, I feel a bit better. Don't worry about dinner. I'll make something.
Why not take a bold step and see a doctor? A gynecologist might help you feel better than you do now.
You're right. Just enduring this isn't going to solve anything. With Kana's help, I started looking for a reputable gynecologist. But then...
This is the worst. The best-rated gynecologist works at Dad's hospital.
Aside from Yoshiki, is full of great doctors. Alright, I've made up my mind. I'm going to that hospital. Yoshiki or not, I need the gynecologist.
If you want, I could go with you. I think I can take some leave.
No, I don't want to trouble you, Kana. I'll go by myself. Resolving to go, I was seen by a kind doctor who lived up to the hospital's reputation. You've done well enduring until now. This medication should help and we'll monitor your progress together. Thank you, doctor. I appreciate your support. After getting my prescription at the hospital pharmacy, I thought I could leave peacefully. Until I heard a familiar voice.
Haruka? What are you doing there? Did being lazy finally catch up with you?
Mind your own business.
So, you finally started SNS, huh? Must be nice and carefree. I guess even when the menopause, you still got time to be stylish.
Thanks for all the nasty comments, by the way. I'm just trying to live my life at my own pace while dealing with my health. You know, I'm actually grateful to you. You freed me from a life where my struggles were ignored, so thanks for that.
Try and save face, are you? Still freeloading at Kana's, I bet. Deep down, she's got to find it annoying.
I've spent way more time with the kids than you have. I would know if they're unhappy. Right now, we're enjoying ourselves, watching movies, going for walks, and sometimes I hang out with Jin too.
Ooh, you do look lighter than before. Guess that's what happened when you're not stressed.
Not having to tiptoe around your moves anymore has been a blessing. Life feels so full and happy now, just the three of us.
Hey, don't leave me out. We're still a family of 4, not 3.
But the kids dislike you, so it's practically just the three of us.
Dislike me? The kids? That's ridiculous. I work hard for this family.
Sure, but all you ever did was criticize them.
Fine. If that's how it is, let's have a family dinner with the 4 of us. The kids must want to see me at least sometimes.
They've told me countless times they'd rather avoid you, so I'm going to have to decline that idea.
Don't lie. There's no way the kids will say that. They must respect me.
If you think being a doctor automatically earns you respect, you're way off. You've already failed as a father. You've been dismissing them for not becoming doctors, and now you think you can just waltz back into the family? Even about the divorce, they said they'd never forgive you. Well then, good luck with your afternoon appointments, doctor. Leaving Yoshiki speechless, I walked out of the hospital. A month after starting the medication, my health had improved dramatically.
Morning. Huh? Breakfast is ready.
Good morning, Kana. Eat up while it's still warm. There's more soup if you want seconds.
Mom, don't overdo it. I can handle all the chores, you know.
I don't want to rely on you forever. From now on, I'm doing everything. Laundry, cleaning, you name it.
At this rate, I'm going to turn into a lazy bum.
One weekend, June and I had a meal together, just the two of us, for the first time in ages.
Wow, you really do look better, Mom. Kana's been worried though. She thinks you were pushing yourself too hard.
She worries too much. I genuinely feel great. I even feel like I could start working again.
How about my restaurant? We're looking for front house staff right now. The owner said age doesn't matter.
That sounds fun. I love the vibe at your place. Maybe I'll apply. Before I got married, I worked in the food service industry. Despite the long gap, I was hired without any trouble.
Haruka, I'm so sorry about earlier. You covered for my serving mistake.
Don't worry about it. You're young. Mistakes happen. Just learn from them.
You've really settled here, haven't you?
I'm enjoying it so much. But are you sure you're okay with your mom working here? Isn't that a little awkward?
Actually, it's comforting to have you around. Kana and I are both a bit overprotective, you know.
About a year after the divorce, Mio came to visit me. Mio, what brings you here?
Well, Yoshiki's been bedridden. He's completely worn out, even taking time off from work. Dad? The same dad who's always so full of himself? Are you serious? I couldn't believe it at first either, but he's in bad shape. He says he wants to see you and the kids before it's too late.
After discussing it together, we decided to visit Yoshiki.
Oh, thank you, all three of you. Don't get it wrong idea, Dad. We just don't want to deal with your ghost haunting us.
Mind if I use the restroom? This face wash. It's for women. It's not something I used, and I can't imagine Yoshiki using it either. Could this be...
Mom, you were gone for a while, so I came to check. Is that for women?
Yoshiki, have you been living with another woman? Did she take your money?
What are you saying all of a sudden? Honestly, this house smells like perfume, and you don't wear any. Why don't you come clean? After the divorce, I started dating a young woman from the hostess club. We even talked about marriage, but then one day she just disappeared.
You were scammed. There's no way a story like that ends well. What on earth made you think a young woman would want to marry someone like you?
You can't talk me like that. I'm the victim here. All my saving, everything. It's gone. I bought her whatever she wanted because we were going to get married.
And then you faked being sick to call us over, thinking maybe we'd move back in with you? How convenient.
This is all new. You treated Mom terribly. Chasing after a young woman just swindle out your money. Honestly, it's embarrassing. You ungrateful brats. Is this how you talk to your father after so long? I didn't raise you to be so cold-hearted. Listen, I've dedicated my whole life to work. I've been helping people as a doctor. A little fooling around is forgivable, right?
I've dedicated myself to you too. You told me to be a stay-at-home wife, so I stayed home, managed the house, and did all the chores. But I never fooled around with anyone.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to June. You're a guy. You must get it, right? You're in your prime. You should understand how your father feels. In my prime, huh? I'm not a bad guy here. I'm the victim. You hear me?
I don't even know where to start with this.
Cannon, do you know how much I cared for you? You could show a little gratitude.
I don't remember you ever caring for me. You were always either too busy with work or yelling at me to stop playing and study.
Alright, the woman left behind some designer bags. You can have them. As a nail artist, you'd never be able to afford something like this, right?
Wow, you're seriously saying all this? Unbelievable.
Enough already. How much longer are you going to underestimate your kids? You gave us no love, but now you expect it in return? How convenient.
I'm not underestimating you. I just don't want to be abandoned by my own family.
You're like a spoiled child who throws a tantrum when things don't go your way. Aren't you ashamed acting like this at your age?
Who are you calling a child? I'm a doctor. You've been a housewife your whole life. All you had to do was look after the kids while I... That's not the point, Dad. Even when you had time, you only ever pushed your idea on us. You never actually connected with us. So that's how you feel. I guess I was wrong. But still. And for the record, I'm not interested in fooling around. What kind of father assumes his son is the same as him? I want to be committed to one person and never make the kind of mistake you did. You're supposed to be smart, Dad. A doctor even. How could you not realize you were being scammed? Are you blaming me? Saying the victim is at fault here.
And me? You really think I'd be happy with some hand-me-downs from some random woman? What an insult.
Sure, it's a hand-me-down, but it's very scratched. It's perfectly fine for you to use.
That's not the point. Besides, I'll buy what I want with my own money, earned from my nail artist job, the one you never respected. It's pathetic that you'd even try to bribe me with this.
Come on, both of you. Drunk kinda are so disrespectful to your father. Do you have any idea why I've worked so hard all these years?
This conversation is going nowhere. Let's head out, you two.
I'm starving. Oh, Jen, let's go to your restaurant. I've been craving that hamburger steak.
Sounds good. Let's make a meal for three of us. My treat. Wait, please. Don't leave me alone. I really am sick. My body just won't cope anymore.
Oh, is that so? I thought it was just an act. Mio seemed totally fooled. I thought you were a terrible son for pulling that. What exactly is wrong with you? What symptoms are you experiencing?
Mom, you don't need to indulge him.
I get dizzy spells, headaches. My body feels so tired all the time. Everything just feels like too much effort.
Is that so? But isn't that just an excuse? That's what you told me, after all. You're the one who has to hold it together since you have no one to rely on. Take care now.
Wait, Haluka. I'm sorry for everything. Please, don't leave me alone.
According to what Mio told me later, Yoshiki received the following diagnosis at the hospital.
It's menopause. Yes, men can experience it too. And your symptoms seems quite severe. Menopause? Me? Going through menopause? I feel nauseous. My body's so heavy. Why is this happening to me? Was Haluka feeling this miserable too?
Even if you finally realized how she felt, it's too late. This is karma for how you've treated others. What a hopeless son.
Not long after, I celebrated my birthday.
Happy birthday, Mom. Wishing you good health and a long, happy life.
Here, this is from both of us. You mentioned wanting a new wallet, right?
Thank you, both of you. I'm so lucky to have such thoughtful kids.
No, we're the ones who should be thanking you. We are who we are because of you.
Exactly. Let's keep living happily together, the three of us.
I'll be looking forward to your birthday presents too. With my two wonderful children by my side, I'm ready to live a free and happy life from now on.